first, let's get this out in the open. AI isn't coming for writers, it's coming for lazy thinking. It's coming for people who stopped being curious, who stopped creating. The myth isn't that AI is powerful. The myth is that it's creative. Let's start with me. I never planned to write a book. Not seriously, not with dyslexia. For years, it was just me and a head full of noise, trying to make sense of something that refused to sit still. Every idea went straight into the box, capital B, stuffed with scribbles on napkins, scraps of A4, even bits of cardboard when I ran out of paper, and literally fag packets until I gave up smoking. Some were written in pencil, some in pen, one or two in charcoal when I was camping on hills in Yorkshire, in the same place they filmed The Krypton Factor, and on guard duty in Pirbright. Picture me, 3 a.m., in the freezing rain, under a tarp, muttering about dialogue while the rest of the lads tried to sleep. Obsession doesn't keep office hours. That box followed me through decades. Inside it, names, maps, smells, fragments of scenes, people, plots, everything, and in my head, it all made sense. I wasn't writing a story back then. I was recording texture, a place, a world. The way a place sounded at dawn, the smell of diesel near a ferry port, the way people greeted each other in different towns. It's odd what sticks. I once spent an entire afternoon writing notes on how traffic lights felt aggressive in Essex and apologetic in Kent. It made sense to me, probably still does. Everyone thought I was mad. My mom said I was turning the bedroom into a detective film set. Paper on every wall, minus the lines, they never worked for me. Girlfriends would walk in, shake their heads and say, "If I go missing, they're going to think you did it." Then, the 2000s arrived and I bought my first PC. Game changer. Spreadsheets, hyperlinks, color-coded chaos. Finally, I could link ideas without driving anyone insane. I got faster, smarter, even. My spelling improved. Grammar? Still hopeless. The words wouldn't behave. The story was there, alive, sprawling, but it wouldn't speak English. So I waited. I told myself, when I retire, I'll have time to sort it out. Meanwhile, the world in my head grew bigger, more connected. Whole histories unfolded behind my eyes while I queued for petrol or sat through meetings. One day my manager was laying into me, proper performance review from hell, and halfway through his monologue, I drifted completely. He's barking orders, red in the face, and I'm off in another universe designing the moral code of a mercenary in Book 3. Suddenly, he slams the desk. "Mark, are you even listening?" "No, mate. I was planning an assassination in Siberia." That's when I realized this thing in my head wasn't a hobby anymore. It was alive. I'd been breathing this hidden world for so long it had learned to breathe back. But I still kept Pandora's box shut. I wasn't ready. Not yet. Then came two things that set it free: COVID and AI in quick succession. One was called a revolution. The other, well, for me and a lot of others, dark times. Some people called both of them monsters. Others called them salvation and awakening. To me, they were neither. One I treated with contempt, the other with indifference. Both had no relevance, and I seemed to be free of them, until I was gently coerced into taking the vaccine. That was a game changer. So why the story? If I told you it wasn't me at all, that the voice behind every word was a tangle of circuits dreaming it was human, how many of you would still believe the story? So why the story? That's the point. The machine doesn't dream. It doesn't care if the words mean something or nothing. It doesn't wait years with ideas boxed away, hoping someone will understand them one day. That part, the waiting, the wanting, is human. The real question isn't whether a story, a song, or a painting was produced by a hand or a processor. It's whether it began as a thought. Would you call Stephen Hawking's work fake because a machine spoke his words? Would you say Michelangelo cheated because he sketched the Sistine ceiling before painting it? Something an 8-year-old could trace?
Tools don't make art, they extend it. Every generation judges its tools and calls the new ones unnatural. But a mind, a real, restless mind, can pick up anything: a brush, a chisel, a keyboard, an algorithm. The tool doesn't feel the spark, it just carries it. A PC, an AI, even a quantum computer, none of them wake at 3 in the morning because an idea won't shut up. None of them lose a sentence halfway through because a thought jumped the trap. None of them fall in love with their own work. AI is a tool, just like a pen brush or even a dictionary. It's not your friend, it's not your rival, and it will never fall in love with what you make. That's your job.
So with the rant over, thank you for making it this far, and please like, share. And if you'd like to be part of something bigger, be part of my book funding campaign. Follow the link, and I will see you on the other side.